Thanks for tuning in to the Real Women Chronicles podcast. I am your international certified life coach, Tiadra Taylor. The sole purpose of this podcast is to get you from where you are now to where you want to be. Yes, it's time to break chains and to get unstuck. Thanks again for joining in. Let's begin. Hello, and happy Wednesday for those of you who are tuning in on an actual Wednesday. If not, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining in for the Real Women Chronicles podcast. I am your host, certified life and relationship coach. I go by the name of Coach T. Now, guys, I was tugging back and forth on what this week's topic would be. And I kind of wanted to take a homework assignment approach with this week's topic. I think it's important for each and every one of us, me included, to every now and again sit back and really reevaluate what you want in your life. And I think sometimes we all of us, we get so busy with just doing and working and just, living and we don't really take time to actually evaluate what we actually want in our life. Not only when it comes to career, but also when it comes to relationships. I know personally, and I know of many other individuals will get into relationships. And sometimes because we never evaluate what we want, we end up accepting things that we don't actually want. We end up accepting things that don't feel good. Not only in relationships, but also within our goals, within our purpose, within our dreams. So this week is a homework assignment. As you guys know, I am a certified life coach. I have multiple ways of coaching and motivating individuals. And this week, I really want to give some free game for those of you out there who constantly listen to my podcast. And maybe you can't afford a life coach. Maybe you don't see the point in a life coach because there's so many podcasts out here that may be helping you out. And that is absolutely fine. But this week, I want you to write down what it is that you want out of your career and what it is that you want out of your relationships. And this is core things that you want out of your relationships. And this could be your relationships, your family relationships, your friendships with your girlfriends. This could be your intimate relationships. What is it that you actually want? And here's the kicker. I want you to write down what you're getting. And see, this podcast is so important for all of us. Because sometimes we'll get in the habit of just accepting things from people, accepting the bare minimum out of our goals and our abilities to really manifest the things that we want in our lives and in our future. We'll get to just accepting things. Sometimes we're around a whole bunch of people who do nothing but accept the bare minimum. And that can be detrimental because it kind of prohibits us from dreaming big and believing big. And many times we get in this habit of accepting things that come our way. It's not really what I want, but I'm going to accept it. It's not really what I deserve, but I'm going to accept it. No, today, this week, I want you to take time out to write down exactly what you feel you deserve. I want you to take time out to actually write down what it is you want to accomplish in life. And most of all, again, write down whether or not you're getting that out of that job that you're at, out of that business that you've birthed. Are you getting the things that you want out of it? How about that relationship? Write down all the things you think you deserve. Everything. Do you deserve consistency? Do you deserve to be treat it with respect? Do you deserve someone who is there for you and your kids and whatever it shall be? Write down everything you deserve. Do you deserve to have a friend that is there for you when you need them and not just a friend who comes around when they need you? Write it down. And write down what you are currently getting from the individuals in your life. And the reason why I say you need to write it down, because sometimes some of us, I know me included, we need to see it on paper. We need to see this on paper because, listen, it's hard to let go of comfort zones. And most of us that stay stuck and stagnant in places that don't deserve us are comfort zones. When we stay stuck in that job that doesn't appreciate us, that's a comfort zone. When we stay stuck in that relationship that doesn't give us what we feel we deserve, that's a comfort zone. There's death in comfort zones because nothing new grows there. It's death there. You get stuck in a comfort zone mindset that doesn't allow you to bring to light the things that you deserve and the purpose that God bestowed upon your life. Sometimes you have to make yourself uncomfortable by facing facts, by facing the fact that you may be spending a lot of time building someone else's dream when God is telling you to step out on faith and build your own. You may be spending a lot of time and a lot of years in a relationship that God is telling you you're settling. You deserve more. It's time to take some time out and focus on what you deserve and evaluate whether or not what you deserve and what you're getting coincide with one another. If they do not, there's some shifting that needs to take place, and it's not easy. I'm speaking from experience. It's never easy to take a look at a job that offers you a security or a relationship that offers you this comfort zone and say, wow, this is not really what I want. This is what I got. This is what was handed to me, but this is not really what I want. So am I going to step out on faith and go after what I actually want in life? Or am I just going to say, hey, I'm going to only want what wants me? Oh, catch that, y'all. Sometimes we really get stuck in places because we're like, well, hey, it wants me. The job wanted me. I don't like it. It stresses me out. It causes me to go through all these mental and physical ailments, but they wanted me. That man who doesn't treat me right, but he wants me. He wants me, so I'm going to deal with it. He's not giving me what I deserve, but hey, he wants me. And normally when we're in that type of mindset, it's because we're fearful that nothing else, no one else would want you. Or that there's no other opportunities better than the ones that have been presented to you. And the devil is a lie. I'm here to tell you the devil is a lie. It's time to focus on what you deserve. So much has happened in this world. 2020 was crazy. 2020, 21. I meant 2021 is kind of crazy as well. You know, we're getting back to normal, but it's kind of crazy as well. And I'm just seeing a lot of people really walking into a sense of awakening and really taking the time out to nourish their own needs. And now is the time. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice this week and you feel that God has been telling you to evaluate the things that you deserve and evaluate the things that you've been getting, This is your confirmation. If you've been waiting for the confirmation, here you go. It's time. No more being miserable. No more settling for less. Figure out what you feel you deserve and accept nothing less. Figure out what kind of friends you believe you deserve and accept nothing less. Figure out what kind of man you think you deserve or woman and accept nothing less. Figure out what kind of job you believe you deserve and take the necessary steps to make it happen for you. Are you believing too low? Just because things are presented to you doesn't necessarily mean that that's the best that God has. Just because it's available to you doesn't mean that that's the best that God has. Maybe you're believing too low. Maybe you're accepting things of low magnitude and you're really meant to accept bigger and better blessings. But you have to believe it. And you have to put in the work. So this week, your virtual certified life coach has assigned you an assignment to put in the work. And listen, I challenge those of you who are listening to my podcast. I'm going to do something that's pro bono for each and every one of you guys that are listening to this podcast. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Today it is June 2nd, 2021. I'm going to throw it out there. Each and every one of you guys who are listening to the sound of my voice on this podcast between today, June 2nd, 2021, up until July 2nd, 2021, I want you to do this homework assignment and I want you to shoot it over to me in the email. Everything that I get from my clients that I coach is completely confidential and it's safe. This is your safe place. Shoot it over to the email. To my email. I'm going to give it to you in a second. But I want you to do your list. What is it that you feel you deserve? That's part of the list. And what is it that you're getting? The third part of this homework assignment that I would love for you to email over to me. For each and every component that you feel that you deserve, that you are not getting, explain to me why. Explain to me why you have chosen to settle for less. I'm pretty sure many of you will find that once you put it in writing, things aren't going to make as much sense as you think it is. I want you to put this in writing. And for each and every one of you that shoot me over an email, I'm going to personally respond to your homework assignment. And I can't say what I will respond because each and every person that I coach has a customized coaching plan because we all go through different things. Shoot me over that email. My email address is contact@therwcpodcast.com. I also have a website, therwcpodcast.com. You can also go to the contact me section and submit your information there as well. Like I said, I'm doing this for a month for each person that's listening. And I'm going to give you a smidget of free coaching game. Some things that will really, really motivate you. Guys, I'm not all about money. Sometimes this is my passion. And I want to help those who can't afford 10 coaching sessions. I'm here to help those who may just need that little nudge, that little push. And if that is you, shoot me over that email. Okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and close out. Father God, in prayer, of course. Father God, I just would like to thank you for allowing us to come together yet again another week, Father God. I pray that you break chains